In Xenoblade Chronicles 3, there is a side character named Eastman who you encounter a few times in Colony 9. For the most part, he's a pretty one-note character, but he has an interesting quirk that makes him stand out a little from the crowd. Aside from him probably being one of the few Machina-type folk in Colony 9, Eastman has an obsession with ticks, specifically in a way that sounds like he's using ticks as a term for an estimated time for a task. But exactly how long is a tick in Xenoblade 3 anyway? That's the question we'll be answering today, so stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe. To figure out how long a tick is in the first place, we need to figure out what the context of the term tick is used in. Is it a bug? A stamp? No, it's most likely referencing the ticking of a clock. But that still doesn't really narrow it down that much. A clock ticking can be minutes, hours, or even seconds. I don't think Eastman can harvest a field in just 5 seconds, so ticks being the equivalent of seconds are probably out of the picture. What we need is more context before we figure this out. The flame clocks are the big everlasting presence in every single colony you visit, Agnes and Kevis alike. Now, after a certain amount of real time, these flame clocks go down slightly, roughly a tick on their clocks. Wait a minute, a tick? So it seems like Eastman is using ticks as a form of time estimation after all. Cool, but we already knew that. Chances are, a tick refers to the amount of time it takes for the flame in the flame clock to go down per tick. But that sounds like it would take way too long. Luckily, there is another potential meaning. 1 real-world minute equates to about 1 hour in Xenoblade 3. If we take this into consideration, ticks are probably just another way of saying hour. For example, if Eastman says it'll only take us about 2 ticks, he's probably saying it'll only take us about 2 hours. The only other alternative to either of those possibilities is that the tick is just an arbitrary amount of time used by an NPC as a part of their quirk, which, while it isn't the most interesting, it's probably the most likely. So yeah, that basically answers that question. I should say that this is all based on speculation because I just thought it would be a fun idea. There's really no way to confirm this unless Monolith Soft comes out and confirms or denies it. I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and if you could do me a huge favor by hitting that like button, that would be much appreciated. Comment your ideas and suggestions down below if you have any. I read every single comment. Be sure to subscribe for future content, and with that all said, I've been your host, signing off.